Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 4 of Josh Talks. Today, we will be talking about Ultimate NES Remix for the Nintendo 3DS. This is the 4th episode of Josh Talks, and the 4th episode in the one-day Josh Talks marathon pilot premiere, whatever you want to call it. If things go according to plan, I hope they do. I'm hoping that I will be able to upload these all next week, I'm recording this a week before I'm going to be uploading these. So for you, it'll be right now, but I'm 1 week from the past. So yeah. Ultimate NES Remix. Probably going to be the shortest video. I think Mario Kart 7 was pretty short compared to the other ones. I think all the other ones were like 20 minutes and that one was only like 17. But that's just because I didn't have a lot of bad things to say about this one. But the thing is, I don't really have anything to say about this one. It's just nothing. I mean, I paid $6 for this on eBay. That's it. Like it was $6 free shipping. I mean, I should have expected it to be at least mediocre. Which I didn't, and I'm going to pay for the price for that. It is not a bad game. It's far from a bad game. It's just such a game. Maybe I just don't like NES games. Maybe that's just the problem. Because all this game is just you select a category, like maybe you select Super Mario Bros. And then it just says, do this. And then you try to do it fast, and then you get stars for it. Like it'll say, ooh, kill 5 Goombas. And then it'll be like, oh, you gotta jump on them. But wait, the level is backwards. So you gotta press the buttons in a weird way. Whoa! Or you'll play playing Donkey Kong and it's like, alright, you gotta jump over 7 barrels before the time runs out. And you have like 10 seconds to do it, but there's like 7 barrels in a row. So it's like, wow. And then there'll just be long compilations of like short ones. It'll be like, one level is just 3 levels, but each one takes like 1 second to complete. Like, break a barrel, but you already have like a hammer and the barrel's right in front of you, so you just gotta like move left a little bit. Or like Kirby, it'll be like, alright, kill 5 enemies with the fire attack. But it's like, oh, the enemies are spread out in a weird way where it makes it kind of difficult to use the fire attack. It's just, I don't know, it's just not a game for me. Like I can imagine people that like NES games really liking this. Like if you're the ultimate NES game fan, you played all these games and you love them so much, like you love them. I could see you really enjoying this game. Because that's all it is. Short little challenges they have to do for NES games. Oh, also, you can play the original Mario Bros. Too. Really fast, though. I think they also made a version of this game on the Wii U. I'm talking about the 3DS version. So I don't know if the Wii U version's a little bit different, but in this version, you can play the like NES games, or there's another section called Speed Mario. It's, as far as I can tell, I didn't really get that far in it. I just wanted to play the actual game. But it's just the original Mario Bros. 1, except everything's fast. Like, you run kind of fast, you jump and you fall kind of fast. It's not, like, super duper duper fast, but it's pretty fast. I don't know, I guess if you like Mario Bros. And you want a challenge, you can play it. I feel like that's the only thing I'm really getting out of this game. Because it's not a game, it's a mini-game collection. And I mean, I should have expected that, because that's literally what it markets itself as, a mini-game collection. But I don't know, I saw some cool stuff in it, and I thought it would be at least a little bit, like, more... I thought, like, the challenges last, like, a second. That's it. Or, like, none of them go over 30 seconds. I thought it would at least be like, alright, play a level of a game. Like, an actual like Kirby level that'll take like a few minutes, but you can't jump or something cool like that. But I've played for like maybe a little bit over like 2 hours maybe. I think there's still one game that I haven't unlocked. But I've played like most of them. I was really bad at Dr. Mario. I played a bunch of the Kirby levels. I think I fully completed Donkey Kong and Donkey Kong Jr. along with Mario, maybe. I played like a little bit of Mario 3, a little bit of Zelda. Like I played a little bit of all of them, but it's just boring to me. There's no point in playing this game. Literally all it is just do this quick challenge fast. And then you get stars. You either get 1 star, 2 star, 3 stars, or 3 rainbow stars if you do really good. And it's like, there's some that can get rainbow stars in like 2 seconds super easily, and then some that it's like almost impossible to get rainbow stars in. That's another thing, like the difficulty of some of these is just weird. Like it goes from super duper easy levels in some of them, like Donkey Kong Jr. was probably the easiest one ever. And I played like level 1 of Donkey Kong Jr. like years ago whenever the NES thing came out for the Switch, I think. And I had nothing else better to do than to try out Donkey Kong Jr. I played like maybe level 1 of that game on the Switch. And I played the challenges in this game. I beat them all in like maybe 10 minutes. Because there was one that was kind of difficult with some fruits. 10 minutes is probably an overestimation. Like, and then you go to something like Dr. Mario, which is like super duper hard. Like, maybe it's because I suck at puzzles, especially fast-paced puzzles. But I could not figure out the last part of the first stage. Like, I could do the first 3 fine, but the last part, I couldn't even figure it out. And the same goes for, like, I think a few levels in Mario. It's, like, actually kind of hard. It's just weird. It's such a just game. If you love NES, you're going to love this game. If you played every single one of those games to death and you want more content from those games, this is your game. This is actually the perfect game for you. But it's just, I was kind of going in expecting more than what I should have expected. I was expecting a fairly decent game where it's like, it was like a bunch of levels from some popular games with like twists and fun things added to them. Kind of like those videos that people have been making recently where it's like Mario Bros. 1, but you can't jump. Or something kind of cool like that. Like, or like just like the campaign of a game or something. But you can it's like there's a little bit of a different thing. Like, try to beat the entire Kirby's Dream Land or whatever, but you can't eat any enemies. You have to avoid them all. Like a pacifist run. Which, that's probably expecting too much from a $6 3DS game on eBay. But this game retailed for like $40, and all you're getting is bite-sized mini games, and then Mario Bros, but a little bit fast. You can get Mario Bros on the eShop for like $4, and that one's not fast. It's just actual Mario Bros, so it's a lot more fun. So pretty much, I paid $6 for fast Mario Bros and some mini-game challenges of old NES games. So you could argue that I expected way, way too much of this game. And I did. I expected actual, like, games with challenges, but all I really got was mini-games. And I hope you guys can understand how underwhelming that is. Like, imagine buying, like, because Kirby Superstar is another kind of thing that I guess you could compare. Like, that one is like 8 games in one. And I mean, I think I can find that game for like $12 on eBay, so it's like twice the price of this game. But that one, they could have been cheap about that. They could have made each like campaign last like 2 seconds, and it'd be like just mini games. But no, that game is actually like really long and good. Like each campaign takes at least like an hour, I think. or maybe like 30 minutes. I don't know. I haven't played that one in a while. There's like a bunch of campaigns. There's a bunch of different mini games too. All of them are pretty fun and you can replay forever. And then there's like arenas where you can fight bosses, harder arenas where you can fight harder bosses, an arena where you fight as enemies. There's so much to that game. And that's what I was expecting. I was expecting games, but like shorter. That's kind of what I was expecting from this game. And this game, I don't know. If I could, I would probably sell this game. Honestly, I mean, it depends on... If I go to like GameStop or something and try to sell it, they'll probably give me like 2 pennies for it. So for now, I'm just going to keep it. It at least adds something to my collection. And I mean, at least I can play Mario Bros. Now. So I guess that's cool. But yeah, if anyone wants to do a trade for literally anything, I'll trade you a shoelace for this game. I need a shoelace more. Like, this game, it's a good game, I just don't like it. So, if I was looking at this game from a critical standpoint, taking in all the like factors of this game and had to rate it, it would be a 6 out of 10. It's a good game. There's like no problem with that. It includes all the mini games that it pretty much promised. Like it's just a mini game compilation, and it adds Mario Bros. But fast. So you get a whole like extra game in there. So that's pretty good. I'd say that's a 6 out of 10. But I don't know. Whenever I think NES Remix, I do not think like. Whenever I think NES Remix, I don't think NES mini games. I think NES games remixed. Like, I think I saw like a few screenshots and maybe like the trailer of this game, I think. And it showed like Kirby trying to fight Wispy Woods, but it was like Boo's chasing him. I was assuming that it was NES games remixed with new challenges. It's NES mini games with some twists in them that you can beat in like 22 seconds. Like, I think if you played each of these games without dying once and just beat all the mini games in the fastest time, you could probably beat this game in like under an hour. Probably not. Maybe like a couple hours. It's a good game, but if I had to rate it for what I bought and expected out of it, which, okay, listen. If I ever do this where I'm going to give an actual rating and then my rating, don't trust my rating. My rating is pretty much just me being biased and talking about the game. The other rating is the actual rating I'm giving the game. But if I had to rate this game for what I thought it was and for what I bought it for and what I had got, it's getting a 4 out of 10. There's still some good stuff in it, but I do not like this game. In reality, it's a 6 out of 10 game. It's pretty good. If you can get it on eBay for like $6 like I did, I'd say it's an 8 out of 10. It's pretty good for $6. But the fact that it was selling for $40 when it first came out, no. You're paying $40 for remix NES games. I think you can actually buy all the NES games that are in this on the 3DS eShop for less than this game actually costed when it first... Oh my god, did I just say costed? For more than it would cost when it first came out. Like, what games are in there? Dr. Mario 3, Kirby, Donkey Kong Jr., what else? Balloon Man, I guess. Ice Climbers. Metroid. That's 9 games. Oh, and I think Punch-Out might also be in it. That's 10 games. Each of them... All the NES games and stuff usually retail for like $4. So that's $40. So you can either buy this game for $40, or you could buy all the actual games for $40. So that's what? 10 games, or this mini game compilation. It's really up to you. Do you want mini games of games, or do you want games? Because this is just mini games. And this is what we do to bad games on this show. So join me next time in episode 5 of Josh Talks, when we will be discussing Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story.